In this video, I'm going to show you the subtractive method right on the clay. So I went ahead and finished adding on these pieces. You can see the score lines are still there. So I'm going to want to clean that up a little bit. I don't want it to look all scratched up. Oh, it'll look a little cleaner. I'm not planning on adding any more clay to this. And in fact, I feel like these lines are a little too thick. So I am going to subtract some clay. All right, I have my clay tool here that we made out of a popsicle stick and a paper clip. I'm going to hold it with the popsicle stick side up. I hold my clay in place, and then I'm going to run the paper clip through to try to pull out some of that extra clay. These little bits can either get put into like a little chunk of clay here. Look, I have a little stack going on right over here. You can also throw these little tiny bits into your slip container, but you guys have such small slip containers, you're going to run out of room pretty quickly. All right, so I think I'm going to run this through the middle. So that's a little more interesting. I'm going to run the tool through these little ropes of clay. And I'm creating different depths of clay. Creating a variety of depths makes it more interesting. I'm going to make this a little thinner. Still feel like too tall. I could keep this texture if I wanted to. It's like a wood grain texture. But I don't know if it goes with my design. Maybe I'll simplify it. I'll just cut. If you make big changes from your drawing, you should adjust your drawing. This is all right. This is okay. Now, one of my other students showed me one of those pimple popper tools that she got at the dollar store. And she's been using that to carve into her clay. I had no idea those were there. I would have thrown those into the kits. So smart. If you come across anything like that, please let me know. I'd love to know what you're using. Because this only gets one type of thickness, right? I can't get really fine lines cut out of it. I'm going to have to do stamping for that, which would be like something like this, right? I just press the end of my skewer to get my little marks in there. So while this is supposed to be a subtractive video, you can now see how you can use more than one technique to create something a little more interesting. And this counts as stamping. Looks like a little spine. So using the circular end, I don't like how that looks. I'm going to blend that back in. Okay. All right, other ways to stamp for thinner lines. Could even just, because really stamping is just moving the clay out of the way. You're not removing clay. Subtractive is moving clay. Removing clay, and stamping is just moving the clay out of the way. Yeah, it's starting to look a little more interesting. Press that in there, get a nice clean line, clean edge. All right, done.